Hey guys, it is Eric Barfield. So I just bought a new MacBook Pro with 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I wanted to just do a quick demo on MainStage, just showing how incredibly powerful this thing is. I've been stress testing it for a little while here, and it's blowing my mind, to be honest. I think it's going to redefine the way that we think about live sample playback, particularly in MainStage. So the big drawback that people have said about this, of course, is that there's only 16 gigabytes maximum RAM. And that's true. And I thought that might be a deal breaker for big sample libraries, but you will be shocked at what I show you next. So I've got a couple notes before we get started. I've got KeyScape by Spectronics loaded in here. It's extremely CPU heavy. And I have all of the samples on an internal disk on this computer. So I have a 512 gigabyte hard drive, and it's all installed here. And then I've been stress testing it here. I put one instance and it didn't even show up. I mean, it barely registered. So I just kept adding, and I have a total of, I think 15 keyscapes here. And I'm going to just bring up two factors here. We'll bring up a CPU load. This is really interesting how they have changed the CPU load here. It maxes out at like 1,000% or something weird like that. Then I'm also going to bring up the memory. And again, I have 15 instances of KeyScape running simultaneously. And if you look at that, it's barely at 31 megabytes at this point. Now, it'll jump here when I play them because obviously there's a lot. I'm just going to, this will sound terrible, just bear with me. I'm going to trigger it with my MainStage 2, and you'll see a jump, and then it will very quickly adjust. So here we go. One note, so 15 note polyphony here. And I'm I'm going to start adding in more. And by the way, this will probably end up sounding pretty bad. Okay. Barely registering. Now, let me just slide my hand up and down. Again, we have 15 voices or 15 instances of KeyScape running here. All on the grand, all of them with, let me see what I've got them at here real quick. I think the maximum, man, I am not sure about this. I think the maximum polyphony on this is 32, but I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly where to find that. Oh, here it is. Yep. Voicing is 32 voices per one. I could have raised it quite a bit, but that's what it's at. 32 voice polyphony. And again, sliding my hand up and down, here we go. Also, my sustain pedal is held down as well. Sounds so good! And again, the CPU kind of spikes, but then it returns, and this stays at a stupidly low level. I'm going to keep adding here just to show you how powerful this is. So I'm hitting KeyScape. We'll add 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20. Let's add in, see how that looks. Nothing. Okay, let's do it again. We'll add in 10 more. So we're up to 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's stupid. Like, how did they do this? Okay. Okay, you're hearing a little bit of clipping just because, you know, you put 30 instrument tracks all together and it's going to sound terrible. I'm going to keep going. Let's do 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40 tracks. Again, sustain pedal down. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm sure this will crash at some point. So we're at 40. Let's do 50. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 50. 50 instances in one preset here. KeyScape Grand. Yeah, this is crazy. Also, too, if you notice, everything is really sprite. Like it's still behaving. Like when I drag something, it's almost instantaneous. I'll move this out of the way. You can now actually see. Oh, okay. There we go. It maxes out at 50. Yeah, it's starting to get a little funky at 50 instances of KeyScape in just one level here. So I can't even imagine what this is possible to do. Yeah, I'll keep posting stuff, but this is the first look. I'm so excited.